Hello, this is Ben with Helping Services, and welcome to another Get to Know Us series. Today we have Maddie, one of our family educators. Hey, Maddie.
Hey Ben, how's it going?
Good, good. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, if you just wanted to start by telling us a little bit about yourself and how you found your way to Helping Services.
Yeah, for sure. So like Ben said, my name is Maddie. I use they, them pronouns, and I grew up in a suburb of the Twin Cities called New Brighton, Minnesota, or as I like to call it, New Breezy. I went to school at Luther College here in Decorah, graduated last spring. And there I studied social work and dance. I was super interested in their awesome dance program, and I studied social work because it had the word social in it. So I'm a people person, if that tells you that much.
Well, that's wonderful. I didn't know Luther had a dance program. My wife graduated from Luther as well. I'm going to have to ask if she knew about the dance program. I doubt it, but you never know. So, well, if you just wanted to talk a little bit, how did you find Helping Services from Luther?
Yeah, so I had known a lot of Luther students, Luther social work students that had done internships at Helping Services. So I kind of knew it existed for a little bit. And then I kind of moved to Decorah in August of last year. That seems like so long ago. And was just looking for jobs in the social work realm, and just like found the family educator position and kind of went from there. It really jumped out at me because I love like educating and informing and facilitating people on things. So I think that's kind of what brought me to it and what drew me in. And it also just seemed like a really great community to be a part of. So.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, as people get familiar with the program, what's one thing you want people to know about the work that you do, or that other family educators are doing in the community?
Yeah, I think it's especially important to know right now that the work is constantly changing. But even before having to work from home and do visits virtually from home, it's just always been a job that surprises me and brings me new challenges every day. It's never boring. And I know when Barb interviewed me for the job and I was telling her, I was like, I'm a very structured person. Like, I need my schedule. And she warned me later on, or once I like accepted the job, she was like, this is not a structured job. Like, you're going to be doing different stuff every day. There's going to be last minute things going on. And I first heard that and I was like, oh, that kind of stresses me out. But Barb had faith in me, and I soon had faith in myself to like be able to adapt to that. And I think taking those skills that we've learned just from doing our daily jobs in the normal setting that it was, and now adapting to this new situation has been amazing to watch. And I think there's a lot of just family support professionals all around Iowa and around the US that like I've been feeling more connected with now because we're doing a lot of like webinars together. So that's been really awesome.
You just kind of found your own community within, I guess not your normal community, but this other community. That's wonderful. That's kind of the best out of what is a tougher situation.
Right. Well, and because of those connections, we're probably like collaborating on so many more things than we would have had, opportunities to do, and getting more ideas on what we can do with our families, especially right now. So, and I'm sure we're going to continue those ideas after too.
That's good. That's good. Well, one thing most people may know you for is your story times. If they, maybe some people from your time at the libraries. We're in Decorah here, so in the Decorah Library, the Walk-On Public Library as well. But you, I know I threw something at you right when we kind of started working at home to do a recorded one, and if you just wanted to talk a little bit about your live story times.
Yes, I would love to talk about my live story times. Ben, seriously, thank you so much for throwing this idea at me originally. I was pretty nervous about it at first. You know, there's always that risk of going live on Facebook. But honestly, it's been such an amazing part of my working from home life. And, you know, it really started out like as just this format of my usual story times, because like Ben said, I used to do in-person storytime events at the Decorah Library and the Librarian Walk-On, and would usually, you know, read a few stories, do some activities, and just trying to figure out how I can adapt that to Facebook has been really interesting. But yeah, I have my buddy River. He's sitting they're sitting right next to me actually, and they help me figure out all the things for story time and do activities that we can do through Facebook Live, but also like give you ideas and families ideas for what they can do after story time. I feel like it really started out as like I wanted to be so child-centric, even though, you know, I realized like not a lot of kids have Facebook pages when they're 0 to 3 years old. So then it just kind of has moved more to, obviously it's age appropriate for younger kids or all age of kids. But how can I like make people smile each week or make people laugh? Because I feel like that's what I love to do. And it gets me up and ready for the day. So I always feel super energized afterward.
Well, it was kind of fun, you know. So each Wednesday at 10:30, Maddy goes live on Facebook. So you can find our Facebook, the Helping Services Facebook page, which is wonderful. And you know, one of the ones that I know I was watching is April Fool's Day fell on one of the days, which was wonderful that you got to kind of play up April Fool's. So there's lots of different things, and it's exciting to see. One, you know, people watch it live, but also how many people are watching it. It's obviously people are looking for things for their children, or you know, it's even if you're an adult, you can watch them. There's things you can do too, so it's good for everyone. So. Well, good. Well, do you just want to share a success story that you've had in the past 6 months? If it's a specific client you've been working with, or if it's or if there's something about story time that's really stood out to you that you want to share?
Yeah, I've done enough talking about story time. So success story for me probably would have to be, I mean, since I am a little newer to helping services, I only started September of this last year. And so I've kind of been building my client base, and there's one client I've been connecting with on a weekly basis. And she really let me know that having me as a support has been really, really helpful for her mental health. And I was just, it was amazing. It was amazing to hear. And just knowing that, like, even, you know, little conversations every week can make such a difference in someone's life, like, especially right now. So.
Yeah. Well, wonderful. Wonderful. Well, great. Well, thank you so much, Maddy, for talking with us today. And as always, you can get all of the information about our family education program at our website at helpingservices.org. All of, if you don't have a Facebook, all of Maddy's story times are also on our YouTube page, which are linked on our website. But we post that also to Instagram, and obviously it's on Facebook. So please check that out there. Yeah, Maddy, thank you again for your time today.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care.